Hey everybody, this is Eric with Low VA Rates. Thanks for watching this quick video tutorial where today we're going to talk about the benefits of the VA Streamline loan. First of all, it's important to understand what IRRRL or IRRRL stands for. It's pretty simple. Interest, rate, reduction, refinancing, and you guessed it, loan. That is your IRRRL, or also known as your Streamline loan. So let's talk about who's eligible for this IRRRL, okay? Number one, you have to be a veteran, okay? We've had civilians who assumed VA loans from veterans call in wanting to do an interest rate refinancing or an IRRRL or a Streamline. You must be a veteran and you must have a VA loan now on the property, okay? Your loan must be paid current. Now, you're going to see some asterisks along the way here. Look, we're regulated. We have oversight. We've got to make sure that we're clear. The VA program does allow veterans who have fallen behind and may be in arrears on their mortgage to do a Streamline, but here at Low VA Rates and probably 99% of the other companies out there, if you're not current on your VA mortgage, you're just not going to be able to do a VA IRRRL. So remember, must be a veteran with a VA loan now, and your loan must be paid current. You can't be behind on your mortgage. Okay, now if you are behind, call us because we have helped people still get a Streamline done with a little bit of education and coaching from us. Now, you also must have an interest rate that's higher. Your current rate must be higher than interest rates that we have today. Or you must be on an adjustable rate loan. For example, if you're down at a 3% 30-year fixed, then even though you might be eligible for an IRRRL, you're not going to be able to do anything because your interest rate is lower today than any of the rates that are available to veterans. But if you're on a 3% adjustable rate loan, then you're still eligible because you can move that ARM loan or that adjustable rate loan into a fixed rate loan. Now, you also, and most lenders aren't going to teach you this, and then you're going to get upset when you're at the closing table, or I guess before the closing table. Understand that we have to run your information through a government database that lets us know whether or not you've defaulted on federal loans in the past. That would be FHA, VA, USDA, some educational loans. If you have defaulted and owe the U.S. government money or the Department of Veterans Affairs money, there is a possibility that you will not be eligible at this time for a VA IRRRL. We can help you make that determination once we speak with you. So what are the main benefits of the VA IRRRL? Well, I'd say probably the single largest benefit is saving money. That's what we want as Americans, veteran or civilian. We want to save money. Nobody likes spending money that they don't have to spend. So if you can save money, you probably ought to keep listening. Number one, how do you do that? Well, you get lower interest rates, as I just slightly mentioned on the prior slide, or you get off of an adjustable rate mortgage that has the ability to go much higher, and you save money through getting lower rates. You can also lower your term. A lot of veterans doing this right now. Very, very smart. A lot of financial gurus and economists out there suggest lowering your term. You can do that with the IRRRL. There is the possibility to get a cash influx in the short term. Now, here we are again with these asterisks. This is not the only reason you should be refinancing, and you cannot qualify for a VA IRRRL simply because of this short-term influx of cash. We'll talk more about this on the next slide, but it is one of the benefits of doing a VA IRRRL. You can also do energy upgrades or improvements to your home. A lot of lenders are not aware of this, and many of them are aware, but they won't do it. We are experts at the energy-efficient mortgage coupled with the VA IRRRL here at Low VA Rates, so please talk to us about that. And probably what I love about this the most, another main benefit, it's extremely easy to qualify for. I've almost never seen a situation where we've had difficulty qualifying somebody for an IRRRL. So let's just get into a little bit more explanation about some of those bullets. This is pretty simple. I don't need to expound on this. You can save money with a lower rate or shortening your term or getting off of an adjustable rate mortgage. I think those benefits are all pretty self-explanatory. How does this possible influx of cash work? Well, when you do your VA IRRRL here at Low VA Rates, we're experts, and we can schedule your closing for a date in which, if we do this correctly, you will not need to make a payment for 2 months. Now, that doesn't just mean that interest disappears. I want to be very clear here. It will increase the new loan amount that we're giving you. So there is a cost to this, but many consumers enjoy that 2-month reprieve where their payments get deferred. We'll talk a little about that more on the last slide. Oh, in addition, on this possible cash influx, it is also very likely that you will receive a full refund of any of the money sitting in your escrow account. We've seen borrowers with over $5,000 in their escrow account. Okay, that money all comes back to you upon refinancing because as part of the IRRRL loan, you're going to set up a new escrow account. Energy upgrades, we've helped people put in new windows, better doors, insulation, caulking. We've even had some in some of our desert states like Nevada and Arizona. We've helped people put in, landscaping that's a desert or rock landscaping so that they don't need to use water. There's all sorts of things that you can do to increase the energy efficiency of your home. And like I said, it's easy as pie. Here's our little asterisk again. That doesn't mean everybody qualifies. And there are some deals that are more difficult than others. But generally speaking, these are very, very easy to qualify for. We don't care what your FICO score is. We don't care if you're employed. We don't care how long you've been at your employer. We're not going to ask for your W-2s. There's no appraisal needed on these files unless you elect to do one. They're very, very easy, hence easy as pie. So let's just finish here with some real-life examples. Here's a loan that just closed here at low VA rates this month, March of 2019. This veteran went from a 5% rate down to a 4% rate. That 1% decrease in their interest rate saved this particular veteran $207 a month. Now, if your loan amount's higher, you could save more. If your loan amount's lower, you could be saving less. But they also got over $4,000 in that temporary cash influx. By the time they deferred or postponed 2 mortgage payments and got their escrow refund mailed back to them, there is an estimated over $4,000 of cash influx for this particular veteran. Now, here's a loan that still hasn't closed, but is scheduled to close here in this coming in the next couple of weeks, and is in processing right now with low VA rates. This veteran's dropping from a 5.25% rate down to a 4% rate. Now, watch this. They're saving $8 a month. Now, why would that be? Well, here's why. They're decreasing their term. They went from a 30-year mortgage at 5.25 to a 4% mortgage on a 25-year term. So we cut 5 years off their mortgage and lowered their rates. Their payments still went down. And if they stay in their mortgage long enough, they could have a $35,000 savings in interest over the life of the loan. And that doesn't take into consideration any of the cash influx that this borrower will get. So guys, this is an amazing loan. More veterans need to be aware of this loan. If you have a VA mortgage right now, at any rate, give us a call. Inquire. There's no obligation, and we'd love to show you what the VA Streamline Refinance can do for you.